This is Steve Bannon, and he's talking about the real war with China, both information-wise and physically and monetarily, um, and how important Taiwan was at telling the world about the CCP or the COVID-19 virus at the end of December. And if we would have heeded that, and if it would not have been heeded by the World Health Organization, we would have prevented a lot of financial damage and death. And Taiwan needs to be given very much credit of how a free China would affect the world very powerfully and positively.
Transmission and community spread already on the 31st of December to the World Health Organization. If the University of Southampton in England has said, if the World Health Organization and the CCP had acted when little Taiwan notified them, then 95% of the deaths, 95% of the economic destruction in Hubei and Wuhan, also the rest of the world would have been avoided. They have Taiwan has put Beijing to shame. And let's be very specific. In this entire coronavirus, this entire CCP virus process, Taiwan has 440 cases of corona.
Now, this is accurate reporting compared to the foolishness in the United States. 440 cases, and how many deaths? 7 deaths?
Of COVID-19, and only, I think, 7 or 8 deaths. It is, and this is because of the unity, the brilliance, the bravery, the technological sophistication of the free Chinese people that are on Taiwan. The Free Republic of China on Taiwan has shown you that the Chinese are ready for democracy, and it shows you how powerful an entity it can be, and quite frankly, what a contributor to the world, what a contributor to mankind. This is what the CCP they cannot allow the democracy of the young kids in Hong Kong. They can't allow the freedom to fight for freedom. They can't allow the success of capitalism. They can't allow the success of the universities in Hong Kong, and they cannot allow the success of Taiwan. That proves the lies of the CCP. That's why they have to shut this down. And you're seeing a brutal takeover after an entire year of failing to crush the spirit of the Chinese young people in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Chinese. They now just got to tear up the rule of law and just move on. Remember, Jimmy Lai said on 60 Minutes here in the United States, he cried and broke down and said his generation of Hong Kong Chinese had failed to stand up to the CCP. And that's why I was left to the young people in the streets. Well, the CCP, the Communist Party in Beijing, understands they'll never break the spirit of the Hong Kong kids. And that's why they've got to just, in front of the world, tear up the treaty and just take it over. Same thing in Taiwan. Taiwan has humiliated the Chinese Communist Party. They've humiliated Xi in front of the entire world. They have shown his incompetence. They've shown his lies. They've shown his cover-up. They've shown that this is his biological Chernobyl. They show that the regime is completely incompetent, and they've done it with world-class biotechnology, world-class medicine, but the basis of it is freedom and democracy. And so that's why they're going to go hard at Taiwan. There's no doubt about it. Taiwan every day proves, and even more so in this pandemic, of how incompetent and corrupt and pure evil comes out of Beijing.
Then would you say America is is more determined than ever to protect Taiwan at this moment?
Well, I think there's certainly a part of America that's more focused on this than ever. For the people in Taiwan, I'm saying you really have, many power players now in the administration and on Capitol Hill, and the American people are now awakening to the fact of what the threat is of the Chinese Communist Party and how the Chinese Communist the people in China and now the people in Hong Kong, and hopefully not the people in Taiwan. It's become their evilness and incompetence and corruption every day becomes a topic of conversation in America. Remember, the polling of the Pew Research Institute and Harvard Harris, some of the top pollsters in the world, are showing a dramatic sea change in the American people's attitudes to the Chinese Communist Party. And this pandemic has done that, and the response to this pandemic out of Hong Kong and Taiwan. Taiwan has humiliated the Chinese Communist Party, and the Chinese Communist Party cannot stand for that.
Right. Have
We're going to end it here. I hope China doesn't take over Taiwan. I hope it doesn't cause us a war to do that, but we'll see what happens. I think America and other nations will come to battle for Taiwan. We will soon see how the world stands. But China is in serious trouble internationally and financially, and they need to be broken and put in their place. I don't know if they will, but they need to be. Good day.